No, it started before he defected. Yes. So we can't say it's as a result of his defection, because the problem in Rivers State started with Chibuike Amaechi still being in the PDP.
Yes. And if you want to be
sincere, just only left the PDP.
If we want to be sincere, with ourselves, the defection of Amaechi has been foreseen a long time ago. But his body language, excuse me, it didn't happen. But his body language, he saw trances, the way he was conducting himself, the kind of people he was mingling with politically, his new political friends in the past, pointed direction that the man was going to defect. And actually, if you read your newspapers before his defection, you will see the projections of political analysts in the newspapers and even television programs saying that they see Amaechi defecting.
So they did,
and he actually defected.
So his party did everything to push him out.
No, they didn't go to push him out.
He defected.
It's a personal interest. Politics is you are looking for something. Because as far as Nigerians are concerned, you are looking for something. And if what you are looking for, you can't find it here, and somebody else promised you elsewhere that you can come and get it here, there's a likelihood of defection.
Meaning we have selfish
political interest. Selfish political.
The concern of a lot of people about this is that, they say, look, not because it's River State, but they're concerned saying, look, we don't want to see a situation where maybe a ruling party in another state saying, well, you did it to our party in your state because you were in charge. Okay, we will also tell the police, please prevent any gathering you suspect to be suspicious or might escalate. And then they prevent the other political party from having their meetings in the name of preventing them, or somebody is coming to attack them. And we don't want to see that ahead of the election. So what if you see that happening in different states? Which party controls this, does whatever they want?
I don't think it will escalate the way you are putting it. What I think is that the police in Rivers have been saying before that, look, if you want to gather, give us enough notice. That is what the commissioner has been saying. Give us enough notice, I will provide security. But don't say, okay, you are going to meet tomorrow or next tomorrow and then you bring a paper today. Give us enough notice so that our logistic can be put in place. Like this last one that happened in Ogoni, they didn't stop them because they gave enough notice. And Amaechi himself, who is the governor, knows what to do. He knows people to reach in government or in the security force to provide security for you if he wants to do anything genuine. You understand what I'm saying? So now that he did the right thing by calling the Inspector General of Police and also talking to some people, they were allowed. Okay, nobody stopped them. So that but if you don't want to follow the laid down rules and regulations, and you want to do it because for some reasons, and the police and the security agencies discover that no, the way you want to do it will not be the best interest of everybody, then they can prevent it.
Do you think politicians? I mean, now you mentioned this one.
Yes.
So it will be expected that tomorrow, if they have to have another meeting, give them the same notice, the police will have no reason or no excuse whatsoever to prevent any meeting from holding.
They won't prevent any legitimate meeting from holding. Any meeting that is not having criminal tendency. Any meeting that will not scuttle democracy. Any meeting that will not bring problem to Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying? Those meetings can hold. But any meeting that has criminal undertone or that has bad...
Tell us about that. How does one determine? I mean, how will they determine that? Look, this meeting has criminal tendency. This one has some undertone. How does that happen?
It's the way you go about it.
Well, tell us how.
I will tell you. If my group, the White Green Vanguard, want to have a rally today, okay, we will write to the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, giving them at least 2 weeks' notice. And that 2 weeks' notice will enable the Commissioner of Police to put his men in place.
Is that what the Lagos State, is that what it demands? Is that what the police demands, that you give at least 2 week notice?
No, I'm just giving for instance. It is to show genuinity, to at least to enable the police to put their structure in place for the rally.
What are they putting in place?
No, they getting the right men, the materials they have to put men together to secure the place.
It's interesting, you keep talking about getting police protection and, doing the right things. If you ask the people, the Save Rivers movement people, they will tell you that they actually went ahead to publish their notice to the police about their meeting, and that still they were not given protection. In fact, the rally you referred to on Saturday, the APC believes that is as a result of their new threat, so to speak, that's beginning to yield results, but they're wondering if it's going to be a flash in the pan.
Okay. publication in the newspaper is not an official letter to the Commissioner of Police. Although if you publish it's the general public.
What I'm saying is,
the Commissioner of Police cannot tear. He cannot, excuse me, he can't tear that page of that advert and then minute on it to his men.
No.
He will only minute on an official letter.
Yes. Their point is that they're showing proof to the public that they provided a notice to the police. That is their point. Not that it was through that particular medium that the police are supposed to take and tear, a copy away. That is just basically what they're saying, that they have made deliberate attempts to inform the police, but it would seem that the police is either ignoring what exactly should be happening there, or is making attempts to ensure that they don't meet at all.
And the police also said that they didn't have a copy official letter to that effect. And look,
so which side do we believe? Because if they're saying they're providing evidence and the police is saying you didn't see anything at all, which side should we believe?
Okay, if you take a letter to the police right now, you have an extra copy, photocopy. Whoever that is receiving that letter from you will say received, and they put official stamp of the police on it. That is received. So let APC publish that kind of letter where the police acknowledge the receipt of that letter for that program. Let them publish it in the full page in the national newspaper. Now if they don't have that kind of letter saying letter received, not approval now, because you don't even need to see Commissioner of Police. Go to the police station, meet the people at the counter, you have a letter for the DPO or whoever, they will say where's the letter, you give it to them, they read it, they will put stamp on it, the man on duty will just say received, and they put the date. Do they have that kind of letter to show to Nigerians?
Okay, so that means that if White Green wants to hold a rally supporting Buhari now...
supporting President Jonathan, which we are already doing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Fred Oghenesive,
yes.
Thank you for coming on this morning. I almost beat my tongue.
God bless.
Well, back after this, please join us again.